people are really gonna watch this.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she wants us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, you ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Nigga.
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I am here with
Your girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
And today is Tuesday, so we got the plug. We got some entrepreneurs coming in. We got some people talking about some AI that's coming in. So it's going to be a great day. Before they come in, the Sibs are going to do what they do. So how was your day today?
We're really going to go there.
I mean, it's the routine.
You know, car got broken into. It didn't
That's
take
crazy.
anything, but
They did. They took the handicap
well,
placard.
no, Obi's mom found it.
Where was it?
It was in the parking lot.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
So then they didn't take anything.
They didn't take anything, not that I know of. But they completely threw everything in my glove compartment all over the front seats.
cuz.
You know, like I said, the visors were down. There were Gucci shades, you know, in the little sunglasses holder. They didn't take that. There was a Coach wristlet that they didn't take. Headphones that they didn't take. So why did you bother me?
It's just what had to be done, I guess, in their eyes.
Like,
It's crazy, man.
You know, like, is that crack behavior where it's like, I can't do anything with this shit. I want money. So then you just close the door and go on about your day?
Word. I don't know. I mean, because I don't know what, what somebody is specifically looking for. None of your wires or anything was ripped out at the bottom?
No.
Yeah, they didn't try to take it. So it's like the steering column, nothing's...
No, my car drove fine. You mean like the...
steering column, because, back in the day when you had to put the key in and turn.
Yeah.
That's where you would try to hot wire. You would jimmy and boom, and that's how you started it.
What?
But you don't even have a key, right? It's push start.
No. I have a key.
That you turned in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So did anybody try to jam it with a screwdriver to
anything.
get it? Yeah. So then they didn't even try to steal it.
So why the fuck did you go on my car? Like, what?
Somebody asked, did you have a crazy ex?
No.
Cuz asked.
No, I haven't bothered anybody. But cuz I'll say this has been something that has been happening in my complex. I live at Tryon Village. This is in Raleigh. And this is probably like the 6th time this has happened.
One of the guys from the dating profiles.
Right there, bitch. But this is the 6th time that this has happened. They hit Obi's mom. They hit the neighbors next to me on the left and right side. And then somebody that was on the far right, like where people's cars have literally been rummaged through, and then they're throwing their personal belongings and stuff like that elsewhere. So they're looking for something. It's just, what are you looking for? It has to be cash.
Yeah, I don't even know what I don't know. I don't know what it would be. And that's crazy work, man.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
And of course, my complex won't put any security cams up, and the chick felt the need to gaslight me, and she's like, well, this hasn't happened since January. Bitch, the fact that it happened
in
is
January
a problem. That's the problem. And it wasn't January. This happened in the spring and summertime, but it has been continuously happening. And I even have record of all the emails that they have been sending out to people saying to make sure your doors are locked.
Yeah.
So don't gaslight people and say, oh, well, this hasn't happened, and you got a slight chuckle. What is so fucking funny? How about if I come and vandalize your car, bitch?
Chuckle.
That's why I kindly put her name, because y'all know me. I love a good email. I love a good email. So I went directly to who they report to, their property management, Drucker and Falk. I'm pretty sure you guys, if you live in North Carolina, have heard of them because they own a lot of the apartment complexes down here. But I sent them an email using her name and told them, like, look, this is what's been going on at your property, because what you're not going to do is think that you can continue to raise rent, but people's cars are getting broken into, and you won't take that money to put any security cameras up. What's going on?
Correct.
But if somebody broke into the leasing office and took some of your stuff. Then all of a sudden,
took their rent back.
Right. Right. Then all of a sudden, no, we got to put cameras up. There's been people vandalizing. So what is it going to take? What is it going to take for? And I told them that in the email, for someone to get harmed, or for someone to get shot, or whatever have you. What is it going to take for you to protect your tenants? Because y'all got the money, but nothing has changed. But you still want that rent on the 1st.
And it better be on time.
And it better be on time, or else we're going to evict you, and we're only going to give you 10 days to get your shit and get out. So, yeah. I have heard of that, cuz, and I might do that.
What's that?
She said, put your money in escrow until they come up with cameras.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's always the way to fight. We used to have to fight, people with things like that. But the problem was, the person that I'm talking about never put the money in escrow. So then when you show up at court, you still owe that money. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. And I don't mind doing that. I promise you. I
be holding people's stuff hostage and not, But if you put it in escrow, even if they take you to court, you're like, I got the money. I just need that. But you got to be careful down here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Because there's no renters' rights.
None whatsoever. And they don't care.
In the streets.
And that's why Congress member DeAndrea was here talking about it. I know. That breaks my heart. But
we need to reach back out. Now she can talk freely.
That is true. That's true. Good idea. We'll have to do that.
Now we can talk.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Come on, sis.
Yeah.
Let's have a real conversation.
Now we can talk now.
Yeah. But that's what she was fighting for, because there are absolutely no tenant rights down here, and they automatically rule in favor of the landlord. So like you said, we could do that, but I also very well could be looking at an eviction, and then, that affects your credit. My credit is really good right now. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, and ain't a lot of space. People don't have a lot of space for you down here.
I mean, I could definitely find another apartment. That's not a problem either. But it's still the whole fact of like, that goes on your credit, and it doesn't come off of your credit till 7 years. Ask me how I know.
Yeah, I can dig it. I don't want to ask you how you know. That's not right. I don't want to ask you that.
But yeah. So anyway, that's my day. How was your day, Sam?
Man, I'm tired, and I don't like being that way when I get here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm mentally done.
Yeah.
With a capital D. Like I'm mentally done. And unfortunate part is can't check out.
No.
Got to keep going. But I am mentally drained. I need a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm realizing what has happened to me though. So I had a
Instagram. Sorry.
Oh man. All right, Instagram. Sorry. You know why that happens? Because I forget to put them here.
Yeah, it's all good.
So Instagram, let's get you caught up. All right. Kim got her car broken into and they didn't take anything. She sent a well-timed email, pissed off because there's no cameras in her establishment.
No.
And then now she asked me
do you know how much they charge for rent?
How much?
You know how much I'm paying for rent?
What, like $1,200?
$1,387.
I'd be in the street.
Shut up. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. That car payment, I'm eating beans.
But I was doing it. Car payment and rent and electric and phone and cable and groceries and gas. So yeah.
I'm eating beans.
Yes, because I'm paying $1,387 for my car to be broken into.
And no cameras?
And no cameras.
Yeah, I gotta find a new place to go.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Some of these new complexes, at least they got cameras.
Yeah,
and things like the security.
You know what's crazy? The one that I used to live at, the Greens, that was on the golf course, owned by the same property management company. They have cameras.
That's because it's a newer facility, though,
yep.
And there's a different clientele there.
Yep,
not as many minorities.
All right, crazy. So yeah. Ooh, to the country.
That's me. That's what I want to do.
I wouldn't mind, but to drive all the way out here to Durham.
Well, office coming soon in Raleigh.
Oh yeah, that too. So, but I'll say that.
I'm sorry.
Too many good things are happening for me to focus on something stupid like this. So I am blessed for the simple fact they did not.
I think black people do that way too much. No. Sometimes We go ahead and sit in that.
Well, like I said, my email, I'm proud of the email that I wrote. Extremely proud. And I'm not done. Y'all know me. I am not done. We're going to continue with this. We're going to keep reporting because somebody's going to call me back.
Yeah.
Even if I have to go down to their office and talk to them myself, somebody's going to give me an answer because I need to know what is going on here.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But back to you.
Just working, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get to a point where, what I was saying was like, I realized like how hard I worked as a teacher and how important summer break is because you get some time to break away from.
Yes. Because
you work extremely hard and you're extremely taxed as a educator.
Yes.
And I was looking forward to my break and I didn't get it because I started a new job.
You did.
And the new job is intense and a thumb has been on my neck since I started. So it's like, I just been playing catch up. You get what I'm saying? Here we go with the slow internet thing.
Oh, man.
There's got the Ethernet port right there too.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get another cord. Make sure.
But I'm tired, man. What?
Yes, that is the plan. I'm going to put up my own camera. Which I mean that's what they're depending on. But what am I paying $13.87?
What?
What am I paying $13.87 for if I have to put up my own camera? Like, come on. But yes, I can do that. So, yeah, please believe there's going to be hell to pay.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So, movies, man. What movies have I seen?
Before you go to movies,
movies and birthdays and everything. I ain't did nothing right.
Go ahead and do birthdays because there's something else I want to ask you.
Go ahead and ask me because I'm nowhere ready for birthdays.
Well, unfortunately, D'Angelo had passed away.
Oh.
If you guys have not heard, 51 from pancreatic cancer. And we do know that pancreatic cancer is a very, very aggressive form of cancer. And the one thing that I did want to ask you, because we do play his music on TDS radio in case, you guys want to go ahead and float over there. What's your favorite D'Angelo song?
I don't know if I have a favorite song.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't. Because so I really like, how people love the first one? I don't.
You didn't like Voodoo?
Voodoo's not the first one.
Wait, that's right. What was the first one?
Yeah.
The one that had
You're My
Brown
Lady,
Sugar.
Yeah, and all that. Did I say You're My Lady? Brown Sugar. That shows you how much of a fan I am. So I like Voodoo, but and I like a couple songs from the last one. What's it called? Black Messiah or something?
Messiah.
Yeah, he had like 2 or 3 on Black Messiah that I really enjoyed. But other than that,
You're My Lady.
What am I doing? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna make the show better in a second. I'm just saying, I'm not a big D'Angelo fan. I like his music.
I do like When We Get By on Brown Sugar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why that one doesn't do anything to me. Like that album, it's like,
really,
it's typical 90s music. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing where I'm like, nah, that boy was singing, or musically that was dope. See, that's what I felt like. Black Messiah had actual dope music, and Voodoo was a good album all the way around. Out of the 3, I think Voodoo is the best.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's always tragic when people die. So I don't have any jokes about that, besides the fact that DJ Jazzy Jeff has said something, and I believe it's true. When you are an artist or a creative, get it out, because you never know when you're going to go. And you want more people to remember you for the work that has gotten out and that's out there versus what you haven't put out. Because he's like, artists have so much work that never gets put out, that just put it out there. Keep putting your work out there so that people can enjoy it. for years to come. So, unfortunately, I know he's hella talented. 3 albums, and it's like, come on, man. I know you got some more.
Didn't he go through something? Is that why there was such a long hiatus between Voodoo and Black Messiah?
Ain't we going through something? Don't you got to show up for work every day? Him and Lauryn Hill with they bullshit. And
that's the other thing. Why do we hang on so much to the miseducation of Lauryn Hill?
Because it's nostalgic.
Is that what it is?
It is, because people hang on to old Mary J. Blige. Like, she was really singing. Mary wasn't singing shit in none of them songs. What's the 411? My Life. She didn't get good till Share My World.
I was gonna say Share My World. That album.
But the other two, I can't remember when. Like, she really wasn't singing. It was just the bebop style, street style, and all that. But really, come on, man. Y'all can call me a hater all you want to. Mary was not singing. She got good on Share My World. Yeah. Once she Share My World, okay, now we're talking.
Album was everything.
But when Casey was beating her in her head, that music wasn't hitting. It went with the times, which was dark 90s times, because 90s was not always cool for Black people. It just wasn't.
So why hang on to that?
Because we trauma bond.
Oh, well, there you go.
What do you mean?
That's a thing. Yeah, I guess so.
When's the last time you seen a room of happy Black people?
When I'm with my people.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
us last week.
I'm just saying, like, in general, when do you see, and how far in between was that? Like, because usually it's rants. I can't stand shit. For Black people to be happy, you know what I'm saying? There has to be like an event. You see what I'm saying? But on the most part, we carry a lot of stress around because we're angry and we can't say things.
And it shows up in our shins.
And it shows in your shins. If I could just show you my shins right now, you'd be like, I see. Makes sense.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, you do carry stress in your shins. But it's just the truth, man. Black people walk around with constant stress. And then when you're not a Black person who constantly bitches and complains and you just hold it inside, that does something to you.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of masked pain.
Yes.
And so, I don't even know why I was saying it, but that's why I'm saying it.
Because we were talking about nostalgia and.
Oh, yeah, we hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? You hold on to that. Like, and when Mary got happy, people didn't always feel the happy Marys. Her most famous Marys is when she was in a dark place.
And dark lipstick.
And dark lipstick with, looking crazy. And then, then people loving her again. Why are they loving her again? Because she went through that crap with her ex-husband. You know what I'm saying? And then now she got out there doing that stupid dance, looking crazy, because you got to pay that man his money. Anytime you got to pay somebody money, it makes you mad. It's constant drama, man. We mask this stuff every single day. And it's sad.
That goes to my point of Black fatigue, because like I told you before we got on air, I'm like, I just feel like as a whole, Black people are just tired. And I'm seeing it in more ways than one, with them being tired in a political space, them being tired in a workspace, them being tired in relationships, friendships, just anything that demands a lot of them. They're just tired.
Yeah, I agree. Because it's a lot. People, we carry our Blackness well. You know how people say that to big people, like, you don't look that, you just big boned it. You carry it well.
You carry your way well.
Man, I got I got diabetes and all the Edie's. And you talking about high blood pressure, cholesterol through the roof. But you carry it well.
My knees hurt. Ankles.
You're lying. Because we as other Black people know deep down inside what you're carrying that, because there's other things going on. And you can't go into your workplace and call things the way they need to be called, because then you'll be angry.
Yes.
You can't go in and you can't tell people exactly what's going on, because they'll call the cops on you, especially when you're big, black, and bearded. Yes. I'll get arrested instantly. So what do I got to do? I got to walk around and be a teddy bear all the damn time.
Which is absolutely terrible.
Because the moment I say, no, I don't like that, he's angry. Oh, man, I just said I didn't agree.
Oh, and Lord knows I hate that. Well, why are you so angry?
Yeah. So there's where your fatigue comes in, because now take that and times it by days. We'll start times it by hours, because you go through your work day, then times it by days, weeks, and months, and then years.
Add on whatever's happening on TV that just makes you say,
because we keep celebrating. Jermaine Dupri said something, and then we got to get ready to change gears. Jermaine Dupri said something that I thought was pretty dope. He said, as soon as y'all find me a kid ages 12 to 17 that has talent, I promise you I'll produce them, because they removed that from the mainstream of music and all that stuff, because that is one of the most important ages for adolescence. So then they plopped in all this negative, dumb stuff, and now our kids find their identity in K-pop. I have 2 kids that love K-pop.
Yeah.
He said, so where's our boy bands?
Right.
He said, you can't get them on the air. You can't do anything like that. Where's our young girl groups like SWVs, things like that? It doesn't exist. He was like, so where's your Bow Wows? Where's all that? He's like, Chris Cross. He started naming them. And when you sit down, you start scratching your chin. You're like, you know what? They replaced it with Little Uzi Vert. That helps. You know what I'm saying? There's your fatigue. Like, because we had variety and we had choices.
Yeah.
I could cut it off. You can't cut this off. It's just constant.
Yeah. And then let's not add on the top of people begging. We had a conversation about that, but we don't have time for that right now. Because, woo, I'm tired of that, y'all.
We are blessed in so many ways, but I don't think people understand that you are only blessed to a certain point, right? Like, you can't act like or be more than what you are. So when you pull to these stoplights and you just pay all your last, and people are looking at you thinking that you can help, brother, I am one bad day. And this is not a joke, but people laugh every time I say it. I'm one bad day from being next to you.
Seriously.
I get laid off. I got to figure this out, and I got to figure it out quick, because you got car payments, you got, rent, mortgage, or your mortgage, and that hits. So next thing you know, what happened? I had a friend, me and him went back and forth about this. Like I told him, sometimes you get out of touch, because when we were taking jobs at $13, $14 an hour, we could have easily been one of those people struggling. And then once you get caught in that cycle, then what happens? I never forget that. But I also need people to understand, when you pull up and you get mad at me, I'm not lying to you.
Especially when your sign says you can give me money on a Cash App. Cash App?
That was crazy.
You want me to send you money on Cash App?
Now, if you got a Cash App, that means you got a phone. Now,
and you have a bank account.
That's crazy. Now, I would have had to ask. Now, how does that happen? No. Help me understand.
Just gonna roll my window up, because a Cash App and you're begging me for money. You probably got more in your Cash App than I do.
When I put my last in my gas tank, I'll be telling people to, like, yo, I just put my last in my gas tank. They be looking at me like, yeah, right. I'm like, man.
And the one thing, like I told my brother, I said, there is one guy, and like I said, we're going to switch gears, on Lake Wheeler Road. If you ever see him out there, he doesn't bother anybody. He's always sketching, and he's really, really, really good. And I'm trying to find out how to approach the conversation, but he doesn't bother anybody, doesn't ask for anything. And you can genuinely tell, and I hate, because he's a younger guy too. You can tell that he doesn't have anywhere to go. But like I said, he doesn't bother anybody, and he tries to make it work. He is the only person that I am like, whatever you need, and if I have it, you got it. Anytime I walk into Food Line, I'm like, you need something? He's like, no, I got it. Like, he's the only person that I'm willing to say, I'll help you out, because you don't bother anybody. There's no expectation. There's no entitlement. There's no nothing. It's not, instead of the one guy on Fayetteville, the Walmart, you yelling at people walking out of Walmart. You got $1. Why are you yelling at me? What's going on? What's going on?
It's not the way you're gonna get the dollar.
And then you're big and black.
Oh no.
And then your pants are falling. You know what? Let's take a break. We gotta guess.
Yeah, because this is the first time your guest is meeting me. Because you know what I want to talk about. That time that lady came with that sign, and you gonna put it all the way almost in my car? Yeah, buddy, that's not okay. That's not okay. There's boundaries. There's boundaries. And I read the sign.
Not the squint.
Because she put it in my car, and I'm like, oh, and read the sign, read the sign. I read the sign. Please help. I got 3 kids. I do too. Light turned green. I pulled off. It only said, please help. I got 3 kids. I do too. And your approach, once again, is wrong. Like, I don't think you don't owe me anything, or I don't owe you anything, but how you approach people is key. You don't run up to somebody's car and put things in their car. Like, some people, it could have turned bad.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, nah, man. And once again, it's hard in this town. Like, sometimes I'd be wanting to help, but the other part is I don't know anybody besides my fiance that carries cash.
Right.
I don't
know.
And I'd be feeling bad because there's some people that you like, I would love to help you. I don't have cash. Then you say, you want to get something?
Yeah, you want something out of the store?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. That's the ones in Durham.
I wish somebody would ask me that. You want to get something out of the store? And do. Yes, sir.
Can I get some coconut water?
All right, let's pineapple. Stop. Let's behave. I promise you, I don't care who. Would you like to get something out of the store, sir? Absolutely. I am not too proud.
Let me get a pack of meat. And if you don't mind, get some of these beans here. Gotta make this meal work. Yes. Beans will last you a few days. You got to think about what's going on.
I don't eat beans like that. That's not a go-to. If somebody asks me, do you want something in the store? No, I'm not going to go poor. I'm going high. What are you talking about?
You're going to be that poor person?
Yes. Because you don't know when it's going to happen again. So what's my limit? Told you what I'll ask. All right. So take a break. All right. We'll be right back in a moment. TDS Radio, our voice, our culture.
Well, hello there.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's man Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I am here with
your girl So Fab. Hey, y'all.
Would you like to introduce our guest?
Oh, well, I thought you want to do from my right, your left, whatever. So,
okay. So as you can see, man, you be messing. See, just roll with it sometimes. You like, I thought you.
Yeah.
So we have a new guest sitting in the hot seat on my right, Kim's left. Kim, would you like to introduce our guest?
Yes. So this is Coach Tassi. Is that right?
Yeah.
And she has Mompreneur. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Academy, which was born out of her own journey into motherhood. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. She said when she became a mom, she wanted nothing more than to stay at home with her baby, soaking up the cuddles, kisses, and little milestones without the stress of a demanding job pulling her away. And we all know about that.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what it feels like to juggle business, family, and life with not enough hours in a day. Girl, we was just talking about that. That's why she created a full service project management agency that takes the heavy lifting off of your plate. From branding to systems to client support, she handles it all. So you can focus on your family, your freedom, and the parts of your business you actually love. So please welcome our new cousin to the podcast.
How you doing, man?
Hello. How are you?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you
Mhm.
for having me. But I'm
Happy to do
doing
it.
well. I'm a little tired today.
Girl,
Yeah.
join the club, honey.
Okay. Would you like to talk about your fatigue first? Come on in. We were doing it.
Let's
Talk
do
about it.
it.
Let's flow with it.
Right now, my main fatigue is coming from the fact that my kids are just so little.
What
and
age?
So I have a 3-year-old, and then
Ooh.
I have a baby that just turned 2 last week.
Oh, baby.
blessings.
Oh, yes. You got 2
Bless your heart.
toddlers, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this is the stage where they're not sleeping. And I hear a lot of
Ah.
misconceptions where they're like,
Mm.
oh, you're going to have this newborn and you're going to be awake. Like they were wonderful
Mhm.
as babies. They had like a regular sleep
Mhm.
schedule. And,
Mm.
it was like I was nursing the baby. So it was just regular. And I slept actually a lot. But now that they're toddlers, like the schedules are just so different.
Mhm.
They don't have a set nap time anymore.
Mm.
So it's just like I just have to let them sleep when they're gonna sleep.
Yeah.
And they don't sleep at the same time.
Ooh. Girl.
Mm.
So it sounds like you need a drink. We should have got you some wine. Never
Yeah.
mind the water.
Mm.
Just a
No
little shot
wonder
of Patron or something right here.
No
Yeah.
wonder why she was like, where's a Starbucks? Like, oh, baby, should have Grubhub. Let's get you something. Cause
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So you are all too familiar with the stresses of being a mom, like you said, and trying to juggle all the things, especially
Right.
with having a 2 and a 3-year-old. So tell us a little bit more about Mompreneur Academy.
Okay, so I started this company actually this past year.
Congratulations.
So thank you. This was at the very end of February.
Okay.
So that was like my last day of corporate work.
Mm.
So I have a clinical background. I am a clinical social worker.
Mm.
And I'm like, I don't want to do therapy anymore
Mhm.
because I have littles, and little babies they can be a little bit emotionally demanding.
Mhm.
And because you have to pour a lot of love into them, really be present and diligent. And so I found myself in a space where I didn't feel like I was really going to be able to give my clients my best
Mhm.
because I'm like, I would rather give all that love and affection to my kids.
Absolutely.
So at the time, I was working as a team lead for
Mhm.
a child ACT team. It stands for Assertive Community Treatment Team.
Mm.
And so I had to have a caseload of at least 4, but I was also a supervisor.
Whew.
Yeah. So managing a team, a nurse, a behavior specialist, a project manager, which we call a program manager.
Mhm.
And so it was just a lot.
Yeah.
A lot to go into it. Now I made pretty good money, but I felt like I need to start something that I can do from home. And so I just extended one of my brands where I was already doing like logo and web design.
Mhm.
And so that's how the project management came about. Like, why don't
Awesome.
we find a way to do more for these individuals since I have more time than they do?
Mhm.
And so I started the project management agency.
Awesome. And I know that you were talking about, all the different people that you were managing, plus you were trying to get, your business up and running. How did you make sure that you took care of your mental? Because I know oftentimes, we as Black people, we just keep pushing. We just talked about it before, we took a quick break. We keep pushing, pushing and pushing ultimately until it shows up in our body or we have a breakdown. So what did you do to kind of make sure that you did not get to that point?
I'm thankful that you asked that. I feel like I do have a very unique lens because I come from being a therapist. And so I just made sure, one, I did prioritize rest. Like if I need a break, go give the kids to your husband. Or sometimes instead of working from home, maybe I need to go to a different workspace because we did have an office location elsewhere that you could go to and everybody had a key. I would do that. I also go to the chiropractor regularly. So the chiropractor is very good for, just your nerves, your body alignment. If physically you're not in alignment, like you will have a lot of ailments. If people don't even know how it can impact your mood. But I get that done regularly, especially after I had my second son, because I had them so close together. It's like my body hadn't come together fully from the first pregnancy, and I was having some back pain. So I go once a month and just make sure everything's aligned. Also, during pregnancy, I always get those prenatal massages. So some people don't know, but like there are specific massage therapists just for pregnant women.
Okay.
And so if they're not certified, they cannot work on you. So if you're pregnant, like make sure you ask questions first about who's certified in that. And if they're not, find somewhere else to go. But it was very much so a learning experience for me because I had no idea that I needed someone who was certified, but something just told me one day, like, just ask if that makes a difference with you expecting. And they were like, yes, it absolutely does. So I went to Massage Envy for both pregnancies. Also, I'm not afraid to lean on my support system.
I love that.
I think to your point, like a lot of Black women, especially, we wear parenthood and, just being resilient as a badge of honor. And like your resilience increases when you learn how to lean on your team.
I know that's right.
So like I didn't want to get to a point where I was fully depleted before I'm like, oh yeah, I need a break from the kids or I need to get away from my husband, no, I wanted to be proactive and like create a system of self-care.
Yes, ma'am. I love that. And then one thing that we do talk about a lot on our show is just support system. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So having your husband, what does that communication look like to say, hey, babe, like I need you in this moment, especially with when we talk to Kenya, if you guys remember, sometimes the father can be tired too. So how do you guys juggle that balance where you're giving him a break, but then he's also giving you a break, but then also, you two might just say, we're both tired. Like we've hit our limit.
So at the time, utilizing the drop-in daycare is important because you can leave your kids there for up to 4 hours. They do have like a limit, but use the drop-in daycare. Sometimes I would take them there just so I could take a nap.
I know that's right.
Also hiring a housekeeper. You don't have to have someone there regularly, but if you are exhausted, your husband's working, like bring somebody else in that can clean the house. Having a clean house is important to me. And so I'm like, if it's dirty in here, I can't even think straight.
Hello.
So I definitely delegated that. And I found the housekeeper during my first pregnancy. It is a little bit of trial and error. Some people don't like it because they're like, oh, it's hard to find reliable people. And like, that's true, but it's worth finding. It's just like, same thing with therapy. I always say finding a good therapist is like finding a good pair of shoes. So you may find a pair of shoes that fit in terms of like the size, but it may be a little too tight, or it may be a little too loose around the ankles, right? But you can keep trying until you find the best fit for you.
Right.
And so that's what I had to do. But just giving myself grace, understanding that we're both human, and then not allowing him to kind of talk me into, oh, we can just, do this ourselves because that's not what this is designed for. Like when they say it takes a village to raise a child, this is what they're talking about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love that you're embracing that. We talked about that a little bit with Kenya Anderson. Was that her last name?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
About allowing people to not only help, but then to take advantage of some of the services that oftentimes people look down on, of having a nanny, having a housekeeper, drop-in daycare, where people think like, oh, you're too good to take care of your kids. No, I need to prioritize my rest so that I can be a good parent for my children. So I commend you, both of you, for that. Come through. And the other thing I want us to discuss as well, that should help people, especially, the busy moms or the busy entrepreneur that can't handle it all. You wanted to talk a little bit about AI and just automation and just being AI enabled human beings. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So a lot of people like to look at AI as the future, and AI is the now. There are people already like leaving the workforce. There are people being laid off because AI is already here and it is taking over a lot of jobs.
Yes.
Not just in tech, but also manufacturing jobs are being impacted. Service jobs are being impacted. When you see a McDonald's now, you see everyone in the back of the house.
Yes.
Packaging orders, making sure that they're actually making food. But they have a kiosk now, and it cuts down on that face-to-face time. They also have a bot at Bojangles. So the Bojangles bot is taking your order.
What? I didn't know that.
And so it's cutting down on the inaccuracies of the order taking as well. So the system is able to take the order, or the kiosk is able to take the order, and things are getting done more efficiently. So one thing I always like to share with people is like, start learning AI.
Yes.
And I host classes for that as well. My next one is coming up October the 16th, which is this Thursday at 6. And so it's an AI workshop specifically for entrepreneurs, because I like to tailor it to whatever industry they're in. And just teaching them, this is how you can automate your scheduling. This is how you can automate your process when it comes to getting people on your books. This is how you can automate your process for creating graphics. So there's a lot of different AI tools you can use. There's even AI tools like Claude, for instance, where you can create your own ebook. You're feeding it the knowledge, but I'm also teaching them prompting to make sure that you know how to prompt this tool, because it can only do what you feed it.
Exactly.
So just teaching that, and then also being mindful that just like AI is taking some jobs away, it's creating jobs.
It is.
This has allowed me in my business to increase the clients I was able to serve. Because at first it's just me, I'm serving everyone. I didn't really have strong systems in place. I'm sort of going back and forth via email or via text, trying to get people on my books. And now I can send a link, and now you're on my calendar automatically. I also have automated text messages to remind you of where you're supposed to be. I have an automated email. So really creating those workflows just makes your system better.
Yes.
And it allows you to not have to be checking up on everything like, oh, I need to manually text this person and remind them of where they should be. I have a system for it. And so now it's like, I don't even have to think about it.
Which I love. And the one thing that we talk about, and I think Keenan is coming next week to continue the conversation about AI. Yes. But one thing that I love is that the message amongst people who look like us is that we don't want to be left behind. That we have got to start learning, these platforms, that it's more than just chat, GPT, but even with that, like you said, it's about also prompting. So if there was one platform that you're just like, you know what, learn this, or, at least try this, what would you recommend to someone who's just trying to dip their toe into AI?
I would say Gamma is a really powerful tool. Gamma,
I just downloaded that.
Yeah, I really love it. So I use it to create presentations for clients. And they can also create documents. So I have a pro account because I do a little bit more with it. With the free platform, you're able to do up to 10 slides. With the paid platform, you can do up to 50. And I've actually had clients who needed extensive presentations, like 100 slides. And so I would create 2 separate presentations for them and merge them together. And you can merge it through Canva.
That is smart. I was trying to figure out what the workaround is. Thank you. Appreciate you, sis.
You're welcome. And there's also Canva AI. So Canva AI can create flyers for you. it can make announcements, like for if you are getting married, your marriage announcements. You can create those using Canva AI, and it just makes it very simple in terms of not only the design, but making sure that you're not missing any critical elements. Like, how sometimes you can create a flyer and then you're like, goodness, I forgot to put the time up there, or I forgot the date, or, something simple.
Right.
It puts all of the elements together for you so you can just sort of go in and plug and play. And so I just love them. I mean, AI has made my life a lot easier, and I integrate AI into my clients' businesses as well, so that everything that I'm doing is more efficient.
Yes.
So when they get their packages, you're paying for a certain amount of hours, but the amount of work that I can do in just 1 hour is so much faster. And I have a skill in prompting. So them feeding the AI tool versus me looks very different.
Absolutely.
And they're able to get better results.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what would you say to the person? Because we have two different sides. We have people who are super excited about AI to the point where they're just generating any and everything. Then we have the people who are extremely hesitant because they're like, well, I don't want my name out there. I don't want my likeness. I don't want my image. Like, I don't want anything out there, and I don't want to jump into this. What would your message be to this group of people?
I would say definitely get educated. There's always a way for you to control what you're giving the AI tool access to. So one of them, of course, is by just watching, if there's something that you don't want out there, go to the settings and make sure that you're not allowing that tool to use your information to train other systems. So they typically are only using it to train their AI to be stronger. But if you're like, hey, I don't want my information up here, like I talk about my kids, I talk about, my marriage, you can say, hey, I don't want this up there. There's a setting on Gamma. There's a setting on ChatGPT. All of them have some sort of embedded function for safety. And then also not discounting the typical like antivirus and firewall and those types of protections. Like, I'm not sure if people are using those anymore, but I definitely do have that Norton certification. And that's on my laptop because I do deal with a lot of information. So just be mindful of what systems you're using. And then also don't be afraid of AI. Like this is just a new tool, just like people were afraid when smartphones first came out, like now we can email and we can do so much from our phones. We have files, like I have PDFs I send people from my phone now. And a lot of people are making a lot of money on their smartphones.
Yes.
When you think about people who are content creators, they started with a phone. So instead of allowing it to scare you or be something taboo, lean into it.
Absolutely.
Just start learning a little bit at a time. I think where people really get overwhelmed is like they want to learn all of the things. They're trying to use ChatGPT every day, and you know what I mean?
Why are you in our business?
Look,
why are you in my business though?
It's like, don't overwhelm yourself.
Yeah.
Because even when you think about when you get a new iPhone, how long does it take to learn everything your phone can do? Right. So diving into AI, where it's moving at the speed of light, like it's just pace yourself. Find one AI tool to dive into. Maybe take 2 weeks to really learn ChatGPT and some of its features, another 2 weeks to learn another, and pace yourself.
And it's funny because that's how our conversations are. Because prior to starting the show, we're like, I'm on Midjourney. I have Hey Jen. We have we have Gemini.
I got
we have
so
11
many.
labs.
It's not even funny.
But the subscriptions start to pile up because everything costs. Like there's no bundled packaging right now to be able to say, well, I would like to have 11 labs and this or this and this. So you're paying for each one. So I love the fact that you said just stay here for a moment and then let's move to the next.
Absolutely. And there is a tool called Galaxy AI. I have not personally used it, but it does bundle some of those things together. So if you look up Galaxy AI, I know ChatGPT is a feature, but you pay like $15 and you have access to several AI tools through that.
Look, my girl. Look at that. All AI that you need for just $15 a month. We're gonna do that because I'm literally paying for a million things and we need to stop that. So
wait a minute. Does this give you like the pro versions of all these?
Well, it
To
looks
be
like
honest, I'm not exactly sure. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that there's a way to. Like I said, that one I have not used. I just know that there's a way to keep them all together.
and it's usually $50 a month. They're having a flash sale for 15. So
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, this is like what they say is it's a pilot.
Yeah.
And so because it's a pilot and they're testing the functionality of everything,
Mhm.
it's $15 a month. But if you sign up at $15, you're locked into that for a lifetime.
love that.
And so, of course, moving forward as they get more comfortable with their systems, then they'll probably increase the price.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I literally right now I'm looking at my saved bar here. I got free picks. What else?
You said you're paying for
Mid Journey,
Chat GPT.
Chat GPT, and Gemini, VO. Yeah, this is way too much.
I can only imagine. I'm like obsessed right now with Sora.
Really? I haven't played with it yet.
Yeah, so it's really cool because you can like create these videos. You give it like a quick prompt and it will create a video for you.
So that's the video that's confusing a lot of y'all on Instagram. Because if y'all send me one more damn Sora video talking about look what happened, and I'm like, hey y'all, this is AI. You can tell by the watermark. So please be mindful. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that.
Okay.
How do people distinguish what is AI and what is real life so that we're not feeding or we're not, thinking that misinformation or the wrong information is actually facts?
Well, that's a difficult thought, to be completely honest, just because even with like Google searches, like how do you know what's real up there and what's not? You have some people that say, oh yeah, use lard on your skin and it makes it all smooth and buttery. And then you have other people who are like, oh, it's going to increase your cholesterol because your skin is the largest organ on the body. It's like you really have to do what's best for you. And so as with all tools, you have to be mindful that you have to fact check. Also, if it has a emblem on it, just like all the Sora videos have that logo in that, type it in and figure out what that means.
Yes.
Like, what is this? And then you'll see, oh, okay, this is an AI tool. Like I've seen a lot of AI videos lately with Tupac in it.
Yes. And Biggie and Prince and Michael Jackson and Robin Williams. Even his daughter recently spoke out and said that, guys, please stop. Like, this is not helpful. Like, this is not what he would have wanted. And I could only imagine if your loved one passed away, especially, in a traumatic way that he did, and you're seeing people create videos of them and they're circulating online and you have no control over that.
Right.
And I do think that her estate is working to get those videos taken down. Oh, well, his estate that she's in control of, but it's still one of those things where it's like, have a little decorum. Because I couldn't imagine what the person or the people of the family members who have passed away are thinking or feeling when they're seeing these AI generated videos.
Absolutely. And that brings me to my next point. Like, in addition to just the AI safety, like operate with integrity when you're using these tools. Some people are taking other people's information and trying to like turn it into something that's theirs. And it's like, we have so much knowledge and, we're very well educated. Like, just do something original, and be mindful that people are protected. To your point, her estate is trying to make sure that her father's information and his likeness is taken down. But, with your personal brand and information, you want to make sure that it's authentic.
Yes.
And that people can trust you. And one of the things about the internet, I've made thousands online from just social media management. The social media management and the web design and logos, that's all I did when I first started. So I was heavily in that space, but I also noticed like, people really do believe what they see online.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
like operate with integrity. People need to know, like, and trust you to buy from you. So keep that up. Don't allow these AI tools to send you to a place where you're not operating the way you should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you said that, because that was definitely something that needed to be stated, because AI can get out of hand. Do you foresee them having more control over it because people may be able to just, whatever it's in their mind, they can create? So they're going to have to be some restrictions. Do you see that coming down the pipeline?
1,000%. So I can say even with the Sora tool, when you first upload, let's say you try to upload a picture, they will tell you like, hey, we can't use like a real image of a person, to generate this content. So they're trying to create solely AI generated images on that platform from what I can see. But I also know with any new thing, they're going to have to come out with regulations. It wouldn't make sense not to, especially because pedophilia has been brought into the conversation. Where they're taking these children's images and turning it into videos. And that's scary.
It is.
And I'm already a person that really like, I don't post my kids' photos online, but it's very scary because it's like, this is what you're using AI to do. Like, so just like it's good for creatives and, it can help you channel your creativity into something bigger and make more money. It's also being used by sick people.
Absolutely.
To, express what's in their heads. So it's just, you have to be very careful.
Absolutely.
And intentional.
Absolutely. So if someone were interested in your services or just needs your help or is looking to dive even further into AI, how can they do that?
So they can reach out to me directly, Coach Tossi, that's TOCI, at mompreneuracademy.biz. And they can also go to my website. It's join.mompreneuracademy.biz and find me there. And I'm on Instagram, Mompreneur Academy Official, and then Facebook, Mompreneur Academy.
So 2 things. First thing is we have some people that we need to connect you to because we're all about connections here.
Absolutely.
And then he's somebody that you need to talk to as well because I feel like there's even more opportunity. And then 2, is there another small business that you would like to plug that feels like, you feel like they need to be in that seat?
That's a good question. I would say Temet Farrington. She is the owner of Tafari Solutions. And she is a coach for entrepreneurs, a holistic coach. And she helps them with just navigating the entrepreneurial space from a like grant perspective and financial, but also helping them find that balance between entrepreneurship and family. Like, because there are a lot of people who find success in entrepreneurship, but their spouses suffer, their kids suffer. And she's very much so like, listen, there's a way to stay connected to God, prioritize your family, prioritize your wellness, and still make money. So let's talk about how we get intentional about doing that.
So Temet, the pitch competition that I worked at Proximity, that's where I met Temet.
Oh, really?
So she's supposed to be. She asked me to be a judge for her event.
Okay.
Yes. And she's supposed to be on here as well. So she's coming up.
Look at that.
And she's helping me with 1 million cups.
Oh, awesome. I was gonna say she's just as pretty as you want to be. Okay.
She is pretty.
So yes. All right. Well, Temet, well, I guess we'll be seeing you pretty soon.
Yeah, we will be.
Well, you are now officially a cousin, which means that you have the open door policy. You are welcome to always come back. So any updates with AI, your company, or even you just want to come and kick it during the messy letter and some foolishness, you let us know. Our seat and our door is always open for you.
Thank you so much. And it was so nice to finally get to meet you.
Yes, I know. So she just popped up like, hey girl, right? Making things happen.
So black people, stop being scared of AI too. I'm so tired of that. And we adding S to it. AIs.
Just like all these.
Yeah. AIs. All this AIs. I ain't putting my information out there. As soon as you accepted that Google email.
Or your phone.
You're already out there.
Goodness.
So don't be scared of AIs. It's here to stay.
You heard him. I'm not even going to combat that.
That's the truth. And I love the fact, before we go, I just love the fact that we are finding more and more black people that are in this space.
Yes.
So we're going to connect you with another gentleman named Keenan. He just had an event here called the Black Singularity, where it was nothing but black people in there learning about AIs. So learn about AIs.
We have another guest coming up.
We have another guest. Here's the next thing we're gonna be talking about: some monies. Because y'all put an S on that too.
Yeah,
so we're gonna be talking we're gonna be talking about some monies next. All right. So we'll be right back. This is TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. Oops. Wrong button.
Told you.
Slipping today. We're going to tighten it up. All right. What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio. And I am here with
You girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
And to my right, Kim's left.
Now he wants to do it.
See? Don't mess me up, because then now I got to reset. I'm awake now. When we started, I wasn't awake. I am awake now.
Left me hanging.
Can
Yeah.
Okay. Start from the top.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio. Am I here with?
You girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
And to my right, Kim's left, is our new guest, who is an entrepreneur, who's going to talk about the monies.
Yes.
The money. Y'all know y'all put the S on there.
Coins.
The coins.
The coin.
Miss Miranda, how are you?
I'm great. How are
Great.
you?
I'm great. Thank you for being
Good.
here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
You.
Your energy is contagious.
Well,
You woke me up. I got to match your energy. I can't be over here like, oh, man.
No, wake up.
I'm
Wake
up. I'm up. I'm here. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you did, what you created, like your business, what you do, how you make those coins.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I am Miranda Harper Penn. I am the founder and CEO of Harper Business Solutions. We are a full service accounting firm located in Raleigh, North Carolina, but I service clients throughout the entire U.S.
Awesome.
Yes, I've been in business full time now for, my husband is going to get me, I say 10 years,
Mhm.
but the business started in 2011, so it's been 15 years.
Mhm.
He's like, no, give yourself credit.
Right. Hello.
Okay,
Yes.
I got
Yes.
you. So
Yeah.
it has been 15 years of
Yeah.
hard work. My team is phenomenal. Shout out to all the HBS people. Y'all hold me down.
Aw.
To the extended fam, TTE, and that fam, they hold me down. It has been a labor of love, hard
Mhm.
work. As I tell people, this has been the best, worst roller coaster I've ever been on in my life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
the best, worst. So we do accounting, tax preparation, and planning.
Mm.
There's a difference between those two things. Planning happens before, prep happens at the end.
Oh.
Yeah. So come to me at April 15th. Oh my God, Miranda. Can you please help me? It's too late.
About to say, well, you know what we're not going to do today is be setting people straight, Miss Miranda.
I mean, tomorrow is the tax deadline, okay? So if you have not filed your
But I
taxes,
made it.
tomorrow is the tax deadline.
Dear Lord, I made TDS
I was about to
is
say,
legal,
she's
honey.
keeping us clean, baby. She's keeping us
But
clean.
we might have to move
God.
house because we need to. I want to do business with our people.
I mean, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Speaking of doing business with our people, what is the most I guess confusing / misunderstood point that I'm just gonna say it, our community has about money? Because we don't do well starting out with money. We don't get a lot of knowledge coming out the game. A lot of us get told, put your money under the mattress.
Where's my granny?
Bury your money outside so they can't take it. All that.
Mhm.
We don't get the knowledge that we need to have about money. So what is one of the misconceptions that you consistently see that you would just like to debunk? Like, come on, y'all. No. This is where we start.
Numbers don't lie. People do.
Oh.
Stop lying to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Use broca.
So if I'm poor, I'm poor. You know what? I don't think I like you right here anymore.
I mean, it's not just that. It's also one of those situations like we have to be able to come to a reality
Yeah.
of what you want versus what you need.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting the foundations.
Mhm.
Like you need foundation principles first.
Mhm.
Like you can't get to the upper echelon of things.
Mhm.
It takes work.
Right.
Mhm.
It takes time. It's a process. You know, for people say, "Oh, I don't own a business." Yes, you do. You have a household.
Hello.
That's a business.
That's a business.
Mhm.
It's
You
a
know that's
business, You know, even if it's just you, people are like, I don't have kids. It's just you.
Yeah.
You paying rent. You
Mm-hmm.
paying bills.
Mhm.
You got a car note.
Mhm.
That's a business.
Yes.
You're budgeting. Can I buy groceries? Can I go out to eat?
Right.
Am I getting ready to go on this vacation? That is a business. Then when you talk about our business owners, Everybody want to start an LLC. Start an LLC. Get an S corp.
So we're not supposed to start LLCs and S corp? Man,
No,
well,
it's
it's some
start an
education
LLC.
going on here.
I mean, it ain't don't start it, but at
Man.
least do your due diligence before you just jump in the deep end of the pool.
Well, I got a power washer and a truck. I need an LLC. That's what people be thinking. So you're saying don't, research a little bit more.
Do your due diligence.
Okay.
Like if you want to start the hustle, start the business.
Mhm.
Now, I'm going to be frank because I'm just one of those people, straight shooter. Do your research. You got a power washer, you got a truck. How many other people got a power washer and truck?
Right.
What service area are you servicing?
Yes.
What's the cost going to cost for that gas to go in that truck? Is that
couple
power washing
dollars.
electric, or are you going to have to plug it in? Do you
Well,
have
it's
a source
electric.
to be able to plug it in? When you get to that house, are they going to let you plug
I didn't
it
get
in?
the generator yet.
See how much the generator going to cost?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go down to Picasso Pond and get right.
You see, but that's the research.
I'm glad you said that.
The research before you jump in.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will get into it and then they realize, oh snap, this is a little bit more than I
Correct.
could chew, and that's
Correct.
cool. But also, here's another thing: if you're getting ready to start businesses like that, understand that you're going to get to some point where you're going to need somebody to help you get through the financials.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not my money and I want it now. No. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Go learn about taxation. Go see what that is about. You're getting ready to do an LLC. Be like, okay, well, what does that do for me when it comes to taxes? Don't think about an accountant after the fact.
Right.
I need you to think about an accountant, a lawyer. You need to have a team. You get in a car accident, you call the lawyer afterwards.
We can cut your segment short.
You need this.
You do need it.
We're gonna cut your segment short. What? Give them your social media. It's over. But no, all jokes aside, like yes. So these type of checklists, like because like you said, a lot of people have a dream, and of course we don't want to crush their dream, but we want the dream to be a reality and be sustainable.
Yes.
So for when they come see you, is there like a checklist that you might even have that where you're like, all right, before we even get to this point, because what we see sometimes, or what Kim and I have seen, people asking for money and don't even know what they're asking for money for and going in debt before they even get started.
Woo! I almost went broke last week. You done took out 6 loans in 6 months. What you talking about?
Right.
So it's one of those situations that when people come to me, I get them from many different phases. Some are in the infancy of, I got an idea, Miranda. Can I run it by you? Okay, cool. Let's talk about it. What you trying to do? And I'll say, okay, good idea. Now I want you to go back and get this. So I'm going to meet you where you are. And then there's some that come through the door. They've done the research. They've kind of started. They're trying to get that locomotive kind of feel together. And I'm like, all right, now I need this piece, this piece. They're like, okay, Miranda, I got it.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I did over the course of the years was, it could get kind of agitating when I'm repeating myself over and over.
Right.
I created the Reaching Beyond Numbers Academy.
Okay.
So that people could be able to go into a space, connect with other entrepreneurs and businesses, and then also be able to get information, whether it be guides, whether it be resources, tools, classes, courses. Also starting out our Flourish Founders group. We meet monthly. So you can sit down and you have access to me for an hour. Ask what you want to ask. I'll tell you this right now.
Sessions, we got to put that on the calendar.
I got you.
All right.
But what I love is that you're preparing people to be proactive instead of reactive.
Oh, yeah.
Because that seems to be something that happens a lot where, like you said, we're not even considering a lawyer, or protecting yourself because, anything can happen with your business. Or like you said, having an accountant, having someone do tax prep or anything. It's just like it's last minute things of, oh, I didn't know, so now I need to do.
Correct.
And before you know it, you have dug yourself in a deeper and deeper hole. So love that this is a thing.
And the shame, it's okay. Let go of the shame. Let go of the shame.
I like that.
Because we know what we didn't know. Our people first we got to let that go. Many of us are first or second generation college students where the descendants of people who did not go to college at
Mhm.
all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I sit and I look at my grandmother graduated from high school a few years before I did.
Mm.
My other grandmother, 10th grade education.
Mm.
Both of them women, especially one side of my family, they ran them households.
Mhm.
Ran them.
Mhm.
Money. How's it going? This. Organization. But my parents were first generation college.
Okay.
My dad went to Norfolk State. My mother went to Norfolk State. So, you know, it was coming out. My father went into the military. My mother was a teacher.
Mm.
There was no, you know, sit down as far as like, all right, taxation is this. And this is
Right.
going to be here.
Yeah.
Right.
And don't forget your assets are over here. You know, those conversations aren't typically happening
Right.
in a Black American household.
No, not at all.
We've got the stigma of, okay, this is money we ain't going to talk about.
Right. Right. Right.
So-
Put this
died
stash over
when-
here. You put this stash over here.
Next
It
thing you
ain't
know,
doing nothing for you.
Mm.
the lights are out. Oh,
Mhm.
dang. We ain't paid a power bill. Well, why we ain't paid a power bill?
And don't ask questions.
Don't ask no questions.
Don't you dare.
Don't do it.
And stay in the child's place. Look, I ain't got no legs.
No, okay. It's dark.
Say what's going on. Oh,
It's dark. No, okay.
Right.
and you're right. Like, especially about like some of us being first and second generations to do
Mhm.
things. So then now, if you realize this, right, and I'm just talking like because we meet a lot of entrepreneurs at Echo, right?
Yeah.
A ton of them. And the first thing I'm looking at is sometimes you don't need the capital right away. You need the community.
Yeah.
Like, what is the power of finance and community?
Ooh, knowledge is power. So let me give you a mathematical equation that I tell people all the time. Knowledge minus practical application equals nothing.
Mm.
When you're around community, there's somebody who may have an answer to something that you've been trying to figure out and they know it. I've had that happen in my space. You know, I've been with other accountants or other tax preparers or professionals, or even, you know, I'm a low-key techie. I tell people I'm not the bookkeeper. I am a
Okay.
I'm a person that's like, oh, you want to talk AI? When she was here talking
AI?
AI, I was like, that's
You was
me.
doing the AI?
What?
Okay.
In a former life, Miranda, you can acquire some things, but you know,
Mhm.
when you start getting security clearances and they tell you that they lock you up, you're like,
Yes.
I'm saved. Changed my life.
Girl, can you hack into systems and get rid of these student loans?
I've changed.
Don't change yet. Not yet.
She said, we still need you.
Yeah, we still need you.
No.
Figure it out. Figure it out, girl.
I'm gonna leave that up to Silicon Valley and other people. I ain't got a right skin tone for that.
Right.
Get busted. It's over.
Like, well, Miranda is going to jail.
Exactly.
Like the kids say, this lady's spitting. So
One of those
it's
things.
the thing that I'm just trying to like. I see so many entrepreneurs and they have great ideas, and you never want to crush anybody's ideas.
No.
But I'm like, who's supposed to buy this? Like, you don't have a community, you don't have anything else besides this idea. So when you send people away with the checklist and say, go do these things, what encouragement is there so that they don't get discouraged? Because you know, sometimes that checklist, you were like, oh, yeah.
I gotta go back to the drawing board. Oh.
Yeah. So what encouragement do you give somebody where you're like, nah, stick with it. You'll be all right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
Let me let you know. Miranda is very different. So when people sit with me, first of all, I'm not suited. Them days
I
are
know that's
over.
right. Yes, I know that's right.
My ankles can't take no 4-inch heels.
Hello.
It's not happening.
Right.
It's just not happening. So number one, I'm going to be authentically me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sit there and love on you.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I'm telling you is to crush your dream. When I literally start to talk to people, I want to know, first of all, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know why you want to do so. I ask people that all the time. Why? I want to start a nonprofit. Why? You want to do this? Why? Because at the end of the day, your why has to drive you when that dollar ain't there.
Hello.
Right.
It has to be more than $1. If you're chasing $1, you're going to remain broke
Mm-hmm.
because it's never going to be enough. And it may not flow.
Right.
So I'm always starting there from the why did you want to get into this? All right, cool. go back and reshape that why.
Yeah.
So we're not even talking numbers.
Yeah.
I got to talk mentality, passion first. What you
Where
trying
you
to
at?
do? Where you at?
Yeah.
Sometimes we got to
Yeah.
start there. Sometimes I can't even send you away with a list
Yeah.
because I got to send you away with a prayer. And Miranda has no problem with shut it down.
Hello.
Yeah.
Father, in the name of Jesus, here we go. And I got to go in before I know it, you over there. And then I'm going to build you back up.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you the door is open.
Yeah.
Come back. Or
Mhm.
I never send anybody away cold.
Mhm.
That's another thing. So people will send people away cold or
Yeah.
with a checklist or something. No, I'm going to send you to a place that you're going to want to do the work.
Yeah.
Whether you be in the academy, whether I'm telling you to go see another accountant,
Mhm.
whether I'm going to tell you go check out this book, I need you to do this, this, and then I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
If you say you want to do something, you talking to me.
Mhm.
Do not bring me your dreams if you don't want to be held accountable.
I know that's right.
Do not. That's another problem we got in our community.
Mhm.
Everybody want to be a boss. Don't nobody want
Yeah.
to do the work. Everybody want to
Uh-oh.
floss. Don't nobody want to do the work.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Accountability is a big thing.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Mhm.
Huge.
It's huge. So I'm gonna literally, hey, where you at?
Right.
Have you done this?
Mhm.
I'm working on it, Miranda.
Accountability in our community is tough.
Mhm.
Everybody want to make it somebody else's fault.
Well, yeah, because then they'll tell me, I can't believe she told me this, and then she'll go to somebody that's an enabler when it's like, I'm just trying to help you.
And they're going to give you a bad
Yes.
loan and have you in the dirt before you even get
with
started.
a 75% interest rate. Like, oh
Got
no.
that payday loan. The shark is out there looking for you. Oh my God. Oh damn.
Speaking of payday interest loans and all that stuff.
Speaking of,
Well, no, because usually you go to those things because of credit. Your credit is terrible.
Right.
How does that play into the game of even understanding your business? So, like, if you don't have great credit, can you start a business?
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody jumped down Auntie Tab's throat recently.
did this.
Oh my God. No, she gonna tell me just do this. Da, 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 da. Yo, that's wise decision. Let me tell you. Let me give you a little backstory. Let me take you back.
Mhm.
I started my business because I got threatened by somebody. You know who you are.
Uh-oh.
I got threatened by somebody that if I did not stop doing what I was doing, because I was just that person to help you get
Mhm.
that knowledge and everything,
Mhm.
you don't start that business over the weekend, I'm gonna punch you in your throat.
Whoa.
I thought we was
Lord.
having lunch.
Yeah.
Throat
Oh my
punch.
God. But guess what? Miranda went home that weekend because
Mhm.
that was the accountability. And I didn't
Mhm.
want to get punched in the throat. I knew she was serious.
Right.
But I had everything set up.
Mhm.
But I was literally working my job
Mhm.
while I was doing that. And I was still writing down what I wanted to do. There's power in the PEN.
Mhm.
Write it down. I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. All right, when I reach this age, I'm going to go out full time. I'm going to do this, dreaming.
Mhm.
And then I got out here
Mm.
and I got laid off.
Mm.
The bills didn't stop.
Right.
The business wasn't growing rapidly.
Mhm.
I was like, oh God, I'm laying in the floor on that Monday. Oh my God, I got laid off. What am I about to do?
Oh.
But
Oh.
that paycheck
Yeah.
was helping to support my dream.
Mhm.
And it was called, all right, allocation. Once again,
Mhm.
that was a part of my business plan of my household.
Mhm.
All right, if you want to start a business, then you need to be putting this amount of money to the
Mhm.
side in order for you to do this.
Mhm.
Buy this computer, buy this software,
Mhm.
take this course. Oh, I need this certification. You got to have
Mhm.
something to start with. It's nothing wrong with doing it. If you're blessed to be able to be in a situation where you can roll out and go 100%,
Mhm.
go.
Mhm.
But do not put yourself in debt, nor do put yourself in the scratch holes of, oh my God, how I'm going to make
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul to go back to see Nicodemus to make sure he got it, and then
Ooh.
see John the Baptist to make sure that he could
Not
dunk you in the water, bring you back
Nicodemus.
up. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
You know,
ooh. You heard her.
do what you got to do
Mhm.
to make sure you can support your dreams.
Nicodemus. You gotta go see Nick.
Nick. Gotta go see Nick. Go see Nick. See if he can give it to you, because Matthew's
Go
gonna
see
come.
Nicodemus out here. It's bad in these streets when you dig down to Nicodemus. Oh, so there's something that I didn't learn until I got into financing when I worked for Fidelity.
What's that?
Debt to income. People
Oh,
don't
man.
understand that. Like
If you
they'll
got more-
keep going and getting, but then don't have the income to match what they're going to go get.
You're
Could
under.
you explain debt to income and how that plays a part just in your financial future?
So think of it like this. If you have so much debt that you're constantly every single month having to pay all the debt and there's nothing else for you to be able to apportion any place else, you're under. So you hear people say, oh, they went under on their mortgage or they went under on these different things. It's because they're carrying too much debt. They don't have enough income to cover all of that. So when you walk into a bank, they go and they assess your financials. And when I say financials, profit and loss statements, how much income did you have come in, what went out, what was the bottom line? Then they're looking at that balance sheet. What did you own? Assets. What did you owe? Liability, equity. What's the value? But when you go in there in your personal, also, they're looking at, okay, what do you own? How much debt you got? What's the bottom dollar? And what's coming in? When you have no cash flow coming in to cover all that debt, your debt to income ratio is off. And at that point in time, no one's going to want to give you more debt when you don't have enough income to cover it all. They're going to tell you no. They're not telling you no because they don't want you to have it. That's a line of protection.
Yes.
That's a line of protection saying, hey, you know what? You're not quite there. Your debt to income ratio is close.
Right.
We're going to deny you. Go work on paying off a couple of things, then come back.
Yeah.
Or some lenders will say, you know what? Maybe you can get a second source of income to help be able to offset the debt because you're not taking on any more debt, but you got to pay it off. So you don't want your debt to be more than that income. You're under.
Yeah. So then there are things like predatory loans, and a lot of our people go into them. So could you explain the predatory loans that go along with the debt to income? So people giving you loans knowing you really can't pay it.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna name no names because you know I ain't gonna name no names, but you can go through. We have a lot of apps that are out here now, and a lot of the financial apps or banking apps that you have are now starting to give people loans against their paychecks. So you see this commercial. What's the one with the little teddy bear up in it? It looks all cute.
Yes,
and I'm like, oh, that's really cute.
Acorn,
and oh, it's something else. And then I look up there and I'm like, oh, that's cute. It's caught my attention. I'm like, oh, the little bear, he looks all nice. And then I get to the money. And then I get to the end of the commercial. I'm like, ooh, somebody about to get a paycheck to them people. Oh man. And they about to get, oh man.
Nice
so when you
bear.
get paid, you now have to pay back that loan plus whatever interest incurred over that time.
Dave
so
app.
At that point in time,
It's called Dave.
The Dave app.
yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him. It's like Teddy, Teddy Rumpskin. Yeah, that's him with the little glasses.
Dave is out here robbing people.
You
Dave is all right.
right.
So I'm like, I seen the commercial. Like, okay,
he's
Dave.
cute.
You're getting in an advance on something. You're gonna
Dave, you out here taking people's money.
You haven't thought about it. You're just like, oh, I got the money that fronts me the cash up into this, so I can make some other moves. But if the only other income that you have coming in is that paycheck, you already in the hole because you sold some of it over already. It's already counted for.
Dave's getting a percentage.
But then you have also you go into, and I see this even you go into your Credit Karma profiles and stuff, and they'll tell you, approval odds of this and stuff. You got to do your research.
Yeah.
You have to read what are the terms these on, what are the interest rates? There's so many companies that will give you a loan.
To stick you, boy. Like 36%.
That part. Like, dang.
Right.
But
for $500?
Right.
So you end up paying how much back? You done went broke.
I'm laughing hard, y'all, because I used to be one of those guys. You couldn't tell me nothing in college. I'm like, sign it, charge it. Man, you just paid $500 for $20 that you just spent. I'm like, charge it again.
And it's one of those things.
College, I was terrible.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was it? You step on campus the first day, and like, sign up for this credit card. You're fresh out of high school, getting $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 credit card.
I need that.
You don't know what to do.
Them J's is coming out. I need them Jordans.
And what you gonna pay it back with? That refund check? And that's if you were getting a refund check.
I didn't get one.
Other than that.
Those Jordans are probably still on the card somewhere. I refuse. So, all right, let's talk about that. About understanding credit cards and the usage of them, because some people take credit cards and they'll get a business credit card and go ham.
Yes.
And it's like, nah. And it's like, well, it's on the business. Swipe. Talk about that and just balancing the credit and the credit cards, even if you have decent credit.
So you still want to be able to talk about utilization.
Yes.
So you don't want your credit card utilization to be so high because once again, there we go, that debt at the income ratio. You don't want your utilization to be so high that again, you become risky because then they say, wait a minute, you're using this credit card a little bit too much, but you're not paying it off.
Hello.
What's up with that? What's up with that? It's not coming down. It's still steadily going up. And then you go and you get another credit card
to pay the credit card.
There you go.
Yeah,
now, sometimes that's not a bad situation if you're trying to do like balance transfer. It's got a better interest rate. But once again,
I'm stuck. I'm in trouble. So I got a credit card to pay the credit card.
Oh, that's Nicodemus?
Yeah, no, I didn't see Nick a few times. Me and Nick was on the line because I got a credit card to pay the credit card. Yo, you shaking your head. See, she and I are completely different. I am the one that goes crazy, and she doesn't.
No,
that's why the business is in her hands, not mine. Her name, not mine.
But at least you all know your strengths and your opportunities for growth and development.
Yes,
and
like you can say weakness. It's cool. It's a weakness. I'm 45 now.
But give yourself better credit because you taught me a lot as well when it comes to finances.
Oh yeah, because so I don't want to say it because we got a professional here. I was in the slums at Fidelity. We gave predatory loans,
right?
And it was terrible. And when I seen it and started learning, I'm like, yo,
we're getting people,
and they were us. Literally, and I had a very good job. It was paying me well. And one day, the day that I decided to walk away from it was because I heard a woman who sounded just like my grandma say, "I trust you, baby." And she was a greeter at Walmart in California, and she was applying for $1 million refinance. And it cleared.
A greeter at Walmart.
A greeter at Walmart. So that was the day when I said, I can't do it. She sounded just like grandma. And when she said, "I trust you, baby," I was like, I took my headset off because I knew that she was going to be losing her home within 10 years.
All day.
Yeah. And so that was the last day I worked there. And I remember calling my best friend. He's like, "Are you crazy? You'll never see that type of money again." I said, it's not about the money, bro. Yeah. Like this woman, when she said, "I trust you, baby," I canceled her loan.
Did you? Okay, good.
And that was my last day.
I'm glad you did
I purged her out of the system because they'll keep calling. But that I couldn't do it. But then I learned these things that you're teaching me. I'm like, yo, they prey on us. Like,
ignorance. Because that's somebody's business also. The bank is a business.
Yeah, yes. All day.
Bank is a business.
Because we was making good money now. Don't get me wrong.
$1 million?
The Wolf of Wall Street was what it was like working at Fidelity.
Oh, wow.
Everything from the good and the bad. I'm like, you go spend money. You're like, I'll make that back with another loan. Because why so many people in terrible credit situations are asking for the money? I need the money. And you're looking at it like, you don't need this money, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah. And then, like you said, even when it comes to credit cards, then they'll increase your credit card limit. Yeah. And the next thing you know, it's like, well, don't you want to use it? And of course you're like, yes, but no. Let me tell you something. Bank of America said, we're going to increase you to this. I said, you don't say. I'm about to buy a motherfucking house today. But I'm dating. Right. Just for them to be like, remember that interest loan, girl?
We're going to need that back.
We're going to need all that money back.
Give it back
tomorrow.
Yeah. Be on time.
And I'm on. We'll worry about it tomorrow.
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll worry about it tomorrow. You'll lose your house. I mean, shit happens.
Will I?
Well, I'll find another way. We'll get another car. We good.
But you know what I've heard exactly from what you just said? We're gonna lose our house. Oh, it's gonna take time for that to happen. So that'll give me more time.
There's a process.
That'll give me more time. I'll still be good. I'm up here looking at comments and I'm sitting here.
Dave's a gangster.
Oh, that's my people. That's my uncle. Hey, Keith. And my aunt Nicodemus. That's my family right there.
Now I do got a question for you.
What's that?
When and if And is it possible to start writing these pets off? Because I know they ain't children, but they cost like they children. The vet bills, the medication, the food, the grooming, like
you forgot the insurance.
The insurance?
Pet insurance.
Like,
and don't let that joker get sick. Arwen Brooke cost me $1,000 in 3 days. Arwen Brooke, she is a 12-year-old Yorkie poodle. She cost me $1,000 in 3 days.
He's getting there.
I said, girl, I looked at her. She went in for a surgery. They told me $315 for every 15 minutes they got to resuscitate her. They called me. I said, she get 15 minutes. I turned around and looked at Arwen. She looked at me like that's how we roll. We've been together 12 years. I was like, that's between you and Jesus, boo.
Maybe it's your time.
See you at the Rainbow Bridge.
I done told you.
Sorry.
That's what I told her about. I was like,
I said, we'll get another.
He got allergies and we're trying to figure things out. But it like you said, it gets costly.
It's costly.
So
but you can't like, unless this is a situation where you got a security business, this is the dog that's, getting the gate. We can do something.
I was just about to tell you to write it up that way because I'm crooked. That's the problem.
Say I was about to
say like, yo, so can he be like a mascot or security dude if we put him in the business somehow?
I mean, like, who is he guarding?
The door. He's making sure
he's an ankle biter.
Arwen is too. She done ran into the windows trying to get to the other dog. I'm like, oh, okay, ferocious. Right.
So we basically we gotta stop gaming is what you're saying.
Everything is not a
we gotta stop.
Off.
Yeah, we gotta stop the hustle.
Like everything, it's not a deduction. Everything is not a deduction.
Well, let's talk about that because some people feel as though they can just write everything off. So what are some of the common misconceptions of this is a write-off, but really it's not a write-off?
Okay, because people say like if you take a trip and you're like if you're talking business on your trip and you open that laptop. Write it off. Is that true?
Yeah. So you have parameters. The first thing that the IRS says is that it has to be ordinary and necessary to the business activity that you are doing. So, okay,
Jamaica's necessary.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a pure example.
Okay.
So, know a guy, an accountant. We talking and everything. We laughing, and he says, "Yo, I'm about to get these dirt bikes and everything. So that way, when I hold these client meetings and everything, we ride the dirt bikes and whatnot." And me and my girl like,
dirt bikes?
How you gonna be listening to what the client saying? Y'all kicking up dust like, huh? That's not ordinary and necessary to an accounting firm. But he was going to try to go as an accountant. Wow. He gonna try to deduct these daggone dirt bikes. So it's like, dude,
what's a business meeting?
I was like, you're going down. You're going down.
It's a business meeting.
I'll figure it out.
However, I also know people who have gone and purchased certain things that have been ordinary. So people always ask me about a car.
Yeah,
that's the main thing that I hear all the time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Car to the business, car to the business. Well, there's a process for that too.
Okay,
you're just not about to go out here and buy a car for the business and then you riding around, you getting it.
Right.
You're not doing nothing for the business.
You can't do that. Well, what
you're trying to do everything.
We got a radio station. So what if I roll the windows down and play the music real loud? Is that advertising?
All right, so you're gonna let's put the stuff on the marketing on the side of the truck and everything. You wrap it and everything. I'm going to the station. I'm going to meet different people.
Yeah.
We having festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
We going out there. Okay,
that works.
That's a business.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna be wrapping that car.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, you're not getting ready to deduct 100% of the car.
Well, how much can I deduct?
Again, you gotta apportionate it to what you're using for business and what you're not. So if you driving,
I'm gonna call you like, Miranda, we going to jail, girl. Help me. Help me.
You done wrap the car. Like the car is wrapped.
He's wrapped.
He committed fraud, girl.
I'm like, I don't know.
It's in my name. Help me, girl.
Kimberly, I'm here for you, girl. He got you in what? Oh man.
So then let's debunk it. I love this. Matter of fact, we probably need to have you at least once a month for the let's debunk it. So
I love that.
For those people who think you're just gonna get you a car and you're gonna write it off, you're saying now hold up.
There's parameters to this.
What's the parameters?
So again, what's to the business use? Is this ordinary, necessary? Where are you going? So you have a office that you drive to every single day.
Yes.
All right. You're not getting ready to come to me and be like, okay, I'm about to write this car off and I'm about to write this mileage off. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm going to jail for that because I swear I was
You're not going to
researching.
jail. You're not going to jail, but I'm not getting ready to do that. You're not getting ready to. Now, there's somebody out here who will do that for you, but I'm not doing that for you.
Now, all jokes aside, not being funny, what about the Ubers or the the Lyfts?
Those are very different.
Okay.
Because then you're looking at someone who is taking their car, using it as business, and then they also may be using that car for personal. So I've got a couple of those also. All right. So then we are still, once again, apportionating. Are you driving Uber all day long?
Okay.
Are you driving Uber on the weekend? I saw you pull up at the club. No. Oh, wait, but I was picking somebody up. Okay. Where's the logs? I'm picking somebody up. Okay, cool. Where's the logs? You have to be able to keep behind everything.
Yeah, I'm about to say, she's a little too straight for us.
So, you know what?
She said, I need to see the logs. Where's the printout?
I'm going to tell you why.
Now I'm like, hey, nigga, call me real quick.
I'm gonna tell you
call me real quick so I can get this ride so we can break this off.
You know we gotta get this. Come on, get in the car. Hurry up, I'm gonna turn the light on. But I'm gonna tell you why. When the tax law changed in 17, 18, it was no longer, COVID shifted things for tax professionals.
Okay.
It was no longer a situation where the burden of proof, it's always been on the taxpayer. There's that little clause that says under penalty and perjury, and then you sign your name. It wasn't just them. Tax professionals and accountants, we got called to the carpet.
Okay.
Like our due diligence requirements, it's not a game.
Okay.
And people think that, oh, well, you just do my taxes. No. Because up under your line where you sign, there's my line right there. And if you get audited, they're coming to ask me first.
Yeah.
I'm going in to smoke first before you. Think about it.
Yeah.
When these big boys go down, who goes down first?
Oh, you do.
There you go.
Yeah. They calling you first.
And
the first thing I do is say, I ain't do them taxes.
There you go. My accountant did this, and then it's over.
And Miranda and them.
Yeah. and them. Exactly.
Miranda and them.
Miranda and them. I don't even know who the person was that was working on my tax.
I don't even know.
You have to call her. I don't know. And I'm not built for jail. I'm not built. I like tiger shrimp on a Tuesday, lamb chops, and my hair is too long. They can cut this off, and next thing you know, somebody gonna be walking around with a ponytail and talking about, "Ooh, you see?" No, I whip my hair back and forth.
Like I tell my friends, we too cute for jail.
What? I cannot go. I don't like wearing the same thing every day. Like it's not gonna work.
And then I can't bathe like I want. There's no Dr. Bronner's. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm allergic.
I'm allergic.
I need my pillow to be encapsulated and sealed from mites. I'm allergic to wool. It's not gonna work. You're gonna hand me a wool blanket. It's just,
got a whole 5-step skincare routine.
It's not gonna work. I'll be dead. It's not gonna work. No.
So I appreciate that.
Like
you said, I appreciate that.
Every month we do a let's debunk it.
Yeah, you have to. Because the one thing I do appreciate is the truth when it comes to finances, because there's so much out there. You have people that do TikToks in 60 seconds and everybody's like, did you see this TikTok? And then they forward to you like, this seems illegal as hell, y'all.
Right.
And they doing it.
My clients send me TikToks and tell me, and then they tell me, so Miranda, make sure you adjust for this. And I'm going, you do know this video aired 2 years ago, and then somebody put the date over the video for that. Literally happened on October the 5th. Someone sent me a video that someone had overlaid from TikTok from October the 5th of this year, but the video aired and was information from COVID. I was like, stop.
Yeah.
I'm in continuing education classes all the time. Like, stop, please. Go do your job,
please,
and let me do mine.
Yeah.
So right now, what are you seeing from this current administration that
too much, Jesus, too much.
Couldn't even get it out that we need to be aware of, like, because so much is changing. Like I was seeing even about some of the things that like nonprofits will be able to claim is changing, like the amount of things. So what do we need to know as just the average human being that really don't pay attention and be like, Miranda, fix this? What do we need to know? What's going on in this administration?
So as I indicated, there is a lot. Every day, I'm just going to tell people this straight off the bat. I am a tax professional and an accountant, and it is hard for us in our space to try to keep up with everything that's going on. Because
It's
right
like
now,
AIs.
they rolling out every 15 minutes.
The taxes and AIs and the monies.
It's something that's always changing. But we recently just had tax law change that just came out. The big full bill, which you might hear it referenced as OB3.
Yeah.
So there were tax changes in that. Now I'm just gonna let you know. Implementation, you have law. Let me back up. You got ideas. People sitting upstairs. Oh, I need this. Lobbyists, all those things. Then you get that. We turn into everybody gonna debate about it. Then we have laws, and then we have implementation of laws. Where we're at right now is we've had laws passed. Now, how is this going to be implemented all across the board? We are steadily getting guidance on how different things are going to be implemented. So I will tell you this: you've got things for my senior citizens, the extra citizen credit that may come along. Of course, all of these things are if you qualify. This is not automatic.
Okay.
Child tax credit is gone up. It's now 25 versus 2000. Again, if you qualify for it, do not go out here and steal somebody else's child. Talk to your spouse, talk to your baby daddy, your baby mama, whoever about your children who you're claiming.
I need boo-boos, kids.
I need boo-boo?
Because I'm saying,
we gotta
listen,
get
taxes is
truck.
whooping my ass. I need to find somebody.
Can I tell your kid? It's somebody.
I need to find somebody.
You. Come here.
Call Nicodemus.
I don't even want to ask my boss for a raise because I'm like, well, if I get a raise,
That's more money in taxes. That's more money in taxes.
Because they said
Uncle Sam gonna get his first all the time.
Does he?
FICA. That was my first question when I got my first job. I was like, oh yeah, I'm working. Got my check. I was like, oh no.
Right.
Who is this?
Right.
Yeah.
My mama said, baby, that's called tax.
That's your taxes.
I was like, oh, well, why do
Yeah.
I have to pay them? She was like, no. You're going to be paying those for the rest of your life.
Or
I was
else
like,
you going
oh,
to
God.
jail.
I was like, well, this sucks. Why am I
Right.
working then? So, you have that. You have also being changed or has been changed within this law is our electric vehicle credit that just went out the window 9/30. So again, they gave everybody a window. It was like, yo, you got an electric vehicle. You better get it by 9:30. That's it. Which is
I need to
weird,
ask
but
my cousin,
no,
she just
that's out. Yeah. She might be in the cutoff though. She might be in that.
Okay,
She might be in that
okay.
stance. It just, just depends.
That's crazy work.
Interest on a car is now something that can possibly be deductible. Again, there's rules and parameters. So everybody don't go out here buying a new car. I'm about to write off this interest.
Time to get that caddy.
Yeah. I'm about to go get this Denali. Like, no.
That Escalade.
There's rules to this. Everything has got asterisk behind it.
Yeah.
So there were different things that played along with that. And I was hoping, but it didn't happen. But I was hoping that the corporate tax rate was going to go down a little bit. C Corps is now 21%. It's been that way since the first time the law changed, but I was kind of hoping it'd go down. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on this bandwagon too. Like corporate tax is 21%, but it didn't go down. It stayed the same. But people just need to pay attention. Go read the
read.
Yeah, read. That's another thing. You want me to read? Read? I don't want to read.
She's holding people accountable.
Man, I'm
She making people read. What in the 1980s is she talking about?
People don't want to do it.
Pay
People don't wanna
attention to
do
the
it.
taxes and
They
laws.
don't. People don't want to.
No.
I'm like telling folks, I'm like, look, okay, federal level is one thing, but you also need to be paying attention to what's happening locally and state. People are like, I gotta pay attention to local and state too.
You do.
What do you mean? We got a governor? Yes. We got our own House and Senate?
Wild.
Yes. Oh yeah, he's off the chain. Shout out to Josh Stein, Governor Josh Stein. Shout out. He telling people. I ain't mad at him.
We have issues. And I just, like I said, and I'm not necessarily saying about Black folks, but I just know being Black, the stuff that we've heard and seen. So I just don't know like how we say it without being direct as you're being. You know what I mean? Like these are issues that we need to discuss because we're not reading and everything is in black and white and it's happening consistently. So for the person who's not aware or privy, where do they start? Because this could seem massive. Where do they start with information to say, okay, I do want to fix my finances. I just know it's not right. Where do I start?
So
Come to you.
let me tell you something. I
She gonna
just
send me away with a list and then pat me on the back and say, I'm here for you. Sign up for this
Baby,
class.
it's
I'm gonna go home.
be
Like,
okay.
I'm still poor.
Still broke. I have no money.
Man, I can't put the car in the business name.
I'm gonna call Dave.
Dave,
No.
Dave, help me.
Help me.
You're a cute little bear. No,
I'ma
but seriously,
tell you.
where do you start?
So I remember having a conversation with my grandmother, Miss Katie. That's what we call her. And she said, child, let me tell you something. It ain't no point for nobody to be walking around here stupid with the series in your hand and the Google. It's just start there. Ask it a question, girl. It'll tell you everything.
And
Start there. So I was like, man, she got a point. She's like,
Mhm.
people just stupid. Don't even
Mhm.
take the time.
Mhm.
And I was like, huh. She really got a point. And I was like, yeah, I'm a Dewey Decimal System kid. We ain't had no phones in the
Mm-mm.
library, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And that's like the first thing. Start there. You on your
Mhm.
phone spending all this time watching TikToks.
Yeah.
So if you think about the time that you use watching TikToks and reels and everything,
Yes.
right? Take that time, just a little bit of it, put it to something else.
Mhm.
Do just a basic Google search.
Mhm.
Then from there, once again, I'm a person to write your stuff down.
Mhm.
Write it down, questions you may have and everything like that. Start asking some of your peers.
Mhm.
Because the first problem that we have,
Mhm.
we don't talk to each other.
No.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
We
Mhm.
don't want to be vulnerable.
Mhm.
Everybody trying to put up
I
a
don't want
front.
them in my
I don't want them in my
business.
business. I don't want to know. 9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
the person sitting next to you got the same issue and the same question
yeah.
you do.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So start within your own community. Talk to somebody who's a friend. If you
Mhm.
don't know or anything like that, hey, Google, start there.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Check your references, okay? As I tell people,
Please.
come on down past the first thing that
Please.
says sponsored, okay? Come on down
Yes.
past that. Then start doing a little bit of research. You know I'm right.
Yeah.
You are.
People
Mhm.
click right on that
Yep.
sponsor.
They're like,
And
there's
do.
the answer.
Yeah, that's it. Ain't no need for nobody to be stupid with the Googles.
That was crazy.
Ain't
He
no
got
need.
mad. Don't be
Ain't
telling
no
people to skip
need.
sponsors because that's how we make our money.
It's true.
Right.
It's true.
Right.
See, once again, ain't no need.
No.
That's Trey. Shout out to Trey. That's what I named him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I named
That's
him Trey.
your Android.
I'm both.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. I own both. I'm a
Hmm.
Mac user, not a Windows user. I'm an iPhone and a Samsung for two different purposes.
Okay.
I told you I'm a techie.
So what's the purposes? Because I'm a techie too, but I just don't like Apple. I don't really like Apple. Everything, my watch, my laptop, my phone, everything Samsung.
So let me tell you why. I agree with you. This is my main line.
Mhm.
I can literally do anything I want
Mhm.
with my Samsung.
Mhm.
Now, let me be specific because people be like, oh my God, you an Android. There's levels to this shit.
There
There is.
I am
Mhm.
not an LG. This is
No.
not an LG.
Yeah.
No.
This is not an Acer. This is not none of that.
I'm
No.
Ultra too.
Yeah, no.
It's an Ultra.
Like this is an Ultra. Like,
I got my cameras. They just
yeah, protect them, cover them up. My husband like, you took that picture. He got 2 iPhones. He like, damn,
yeah.
man, your
Yeah.
camera a beast. I'm like,
Mhm.
I know,
Mhm.
I know. So, I can configure this in any shape, form, or fashion. And it doesn't cost me any extra money.
Mhm.
My iPhone, on the other hand, allows me to be able to. There's things between my Mac that I need to shift over and things of that nature. So I'll do that also with my iPhone. But it's one of those things. Somebody said she made my Google light up. Shout out to Google. But my iPhone allows me to be able to do things a lot more with my business and my MacBook and things of that nature.
Mhm.
But my watch, my phone, all of that, I like to be able to tailor and configure the way I want to.
Mhm.
And I also don't end up with a paperweight after some updates continue to
Thank
happen.
you.
Right.
Yeah. And then
Right.
they're gonna force you to upgrade that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just
Yeah.
wanted to.
No.
There you go.
I'm with you
Cool.
all day.
So we're at the top of the hour. We could continue this constantly because this was
Really good energy.
This
I
was
like
great.
you.
Thank you. Look,
But tell the folks who's out here worried about the monies, asking all the black questions like I got, because I know y'all watching, asking the same thing. Like, no, girl, you said I can't sign the car off. Damn, because they did it already.
yeah, they already did.
Because that's the other part. Some things we got to fix because you done did stuff that you weren't supposed to do.
And it's gonna cost you more to get it fixed than it is for you to do it right the first time.
Can we make up a social security number for pets?
Oh,
Now you in my world. I'm like, we can find a way to make a way.
You just heard her like how much you gotta spend. Like we gotta figure this out.
Gucci is costing money. Shout out to Arwen. I love you, boo.
I done told Mason, I'm like, after you, I ain't getting another one.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He would have been out.
I can't do that.
You're out of here, bro.
Oh, Yellerin.
He's out.
Oh man,
That's my baby. Well, I'm gonna stay behind him, but
sticking with him.
yeah, but he's costing mommy money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, yes.
How do people get to
Yes.
you? And then, like I said, I think once we're done, we're gonna talk about it. We got to have a once a month debunk.
I'm all
Just get
for
with
it.
you and just let's just debunk some stuff.
I'm all for it.
But how do
I'm
we
all
get
for
to
it.
you so we can fix all this and not go see Dave?
Absolutely. So first things first, people are always like, what's your website? www.harperbusinesssolutions.com.
Boom.
Yeah,
That's
put the
number
S
one.
there. Y'all
Yes.
put S on everything else.
Yes, there's this one you can actually do it. It's not a solution. It's more than one.
It's
Solutions.
solutions.
Harper Business Solutions.
Boom.
Dope.
Mhm.
Dope.
All my handles, Instagram, Facebook,
Mhm.
LinkedIn, they
Mhm.
are all Harper Business Solutions. Every one of them.
Yeah, let's
Every
do that.
one of them.
Let's do
So
that.
you can find me there.
Mhm.
Miranda Janine or Miranda J Harper PENN.com.
Mhm.
That's also me.
Okay.
So yeah,
Cool.
where you can find us.
Dope. Now, the last thing you got to do before you leave, you got to plug another entrepreneur so we can contact them so they can sit in the hot seat.
So I don't know, like all the different, everybody has a different entrepreneurship path
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's story is unique.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell people there's two things that transcend amongst everything.
Mhm.
Race, political affiliation,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. It's music and food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I have got to plug. This person has been holding me down for some years. And I recently had surgery. And this person stepped in and has made sure that my household has been fed. My soul has been fed. Because, food is like a hug.
Mhm.
Yes.
And this person here, she can burn like ain't nobody business.
Okay. Okay.
So
Who is she?
I'm getting
Drum
ready to plug it. Miss Carmen Rice Settles.
roll. Okay.
Full Street Wings.
Full Street Wing.
Yes, Full
Okay.
Street Wings. But let me let you know,
Mhm.
this is not just wings. Carmen is an experience.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, December 5th of this year,
Mhm.
Lux Experience, which is Carmen's other brand, is getting ready to do a night of agave. They are getting ready to she's going to give you an experience like no other. Now, it's limited, it's exclusive.
Mhm.
She'll let you know she's exclusive because she likes to give you an experience.
Oh, I love that.
But Carmen is out here, like she booked.
Mm.
Don't try to get on her calendar next year.
So
It's
how-
not happening.
Can you get us in the back door?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we got some
Yeah.
samples. I could,
I
I'm
mean,
telling
can
you.
we say we know you and get a ticket? How do we get in? We want to get in. It's an experience. We wanna
So,
get in.
if you go to her Facebook on Full Street Wings,
Okay.
you'll be able to see it. She also has you can look her up, Carmen, Carmen,
Mhm.
Rice Settles, Settles. Look her up. She's got
Mhm.
it up there as well. You'll be able
Okay.
to see the promo from the last experience she did,
Okay.
which was a bourbon night. I'm mad I missed it.
Man.
She served everybody in cigar boxes. Opened the cigar box and she got the appetizer in there.
stop.
Talk about the presentation.
What? I need parts. Yeah.
Presentation.
Next one, we're there.
Yes.
That's the 5th.
That's the 5th of
That's a
December.
Friday.
You need to get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Before they sell out, because they will sell
They're
out.
gonna sell out.
And I'm talking lamb chops. This woman, the food that she cooks
Mm-hmm.
will literally have you sitting there wanting to slap yourself. Not even your mama.
Make you slap yourself?
Yes.
Mm.
Slap yourself. And this ain't even about wings. Carmen is lamb. You ask her anything I've asked Carmen to make.
She's on it.
What? Her bourbon salmon?
Mm-hmm.
God almighty. Her lamb chops? My kids literally perked up. Mom's gonna have surgery. Oh, Chef Carmen's gonna be cooking. Yay!
Okay. All right.
Her mac and cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Go to war.
Well, let's do it.
Carmen
so she's up.
Saddles.
We got to
She's
get
up.
her. But if she's busy though, she's a busy person.
Let me tell you something. Carmen make it happen.
Okay.
Durham.
Cool.
She right here in Durham.
Oh, she in Durham?
Yeah.
All right, then we
All
got to
day.
get her.
All
Cool.
day.
So Carmen, you're up next.
She's up next.
We're gonna make sure we send this to you. We got a whole bunch of people that's
They know.
there we go.
Shout out to my
Don't say
Look,
who
look.
wings. Okay, yes.
Look at my mom. So Frances Harper is my mother.
Hey,
She came
Mom.
down here and she
Mom.
had Carmen's tortellini and lamb chops. My mom could not stop eating. My God, she told me I hurt myself. She did. She did. Shout out to my god sister Yolanda Smith.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Yolanda? How
they-
you doing?
Yeah, see,
The mac and cheese. Let's do it.
I do have a favor to
What you
ask
got?
of you and to those of you watching as well.
absolutely. What's up?
First of all, you guys who are watching, make sure you plug any black owned or small businesses, but then also do us a favor, download the TDS radio app.
Yes,
yeah.
Please.
yes.
Take a listen and let us know what you think. Everything is curated from
Oops.
these two people right here, my
Mhm.
brother and I.
Yay.
And we would love to hear what you guys think. So what
Leaning
are you
on the
doing?
keyboard.
Oh, come on, nigga.
You're trying to be professional over here. Yeah,
Boop,
yeah.
bop, beep,
yeah,
bop.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So, regardless of
please.
if you have an Android or if you have an iPhone, if you
Mhm.
go to the App Store and type in TDS Radio, you will see the logo.
Yes, you will.
Download it, or you can go to tdsradio.com.
Yep.
Go to the website, check out the music, and let us know what you think. Give us
Yeah.
your honest opinion.
Please download it because
Mhm.
it's a lot of work. Licensing, as you know, with licensing and certificates, it took a lot of work for two normal black students, average students, like on Coming to America. I'm just an average student to get licensed to compete with the big boys. So we're able to do everything that the big boys can do. So when you listen to our station, everything is fully licensed. We ain't just downloading people's music and putting it on. We did the thing. So let us know.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Congratulations,
much.
guys.
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Like, this is dope.
Thank you. And
Two dope siblings.
Hey!
Okay. Two dope siblings. You see it?
Yeah.
Wait.
But we do got to come see to keep this money thing going because we want to stay doing this.
Well, yeah, because like I have.
Yeah,
I mean, she got us right because she's been patient with me. She's like, I said the deadline, and I'm like, whatever, girl. I'm living my best life. I said, I'll get you the receipts.
Just chill. I got you.
Right,
Yeah.
I got you.
I got you.
See, I made it. I did it.
So glad you made it.
I made it.
This is fun. I enjoy your energy. Thank you.
Yes.
You woke
Okay,
me
you're
up.
welcome.
I was
Yes.
tired. We were
No,
tired.
You look, me too. I got two kids. They 7 and 4.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, Riley. Hi, Chloe. Mommy loves you. I hope you're in the bed by the time I get home. I don't want to see you tonight.
I know that's right. I got
then-
one too.
You'll be coming back next month.
I got you.
And then, of course, we have to have you around tax time as well. But
Woo!
if you come back, like I said, at least once a month,
Yeah,
and
let's have
you
you.
know, we'll get a whole logo and intro for you.
I
So,
love it. Let's debunk some of these
Let's
myths
debunk
because
this.
it's a lot out here.
okay.
Yeah.
It's
All
a
right.
lot. I love it.
Done deal. Well, once again, thank y'all for tuning in to TDS Radio. Download the app, and we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, do we have any interviews tomorrow?
No.
We don't have any. Okay,
But
cool.
we're with Kids Vote Durham
Oh, we
Thursday.
are, yes.
Mhm.
And we're with Kids Vote Durham on Thursday, so you won't get a chance to see us, but it's great work. So the kiddies get a chance to interview all the candidates, and we're going to be there catching footage and possibly doing some interviews.
And I
as
hope
well.
they grill them.
I hope they do too. I think Ari, she's ready.
Yeah,
she's
good.
locked and loaded.
Good.
So
What's
yeah,
the age group?
these are high school students, 9th to 12th grade.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
And so, and then also shout out to Prince Freelon, or Pierce Freelon, who was here, who worked with Ari, who did our first kids interview.
Mhm.
If you have not seen it, please, is it up yet?
Yeah, it's under the lap tab. So
Okay.
last Thursday, were we
Yes.
here? Yeah.
Yes. So
Last
please
Thursday.
go to our YouTube page, and on the live tab, you'll see the interview with Ari and Pierce Freelon. She was our first student to ever do a podcast live on our set. and she crushed it. So make sure you support her because she is energized. She want to interview everybody. I'm like, all right, wait.
She wants to come back.
She's ready. She's like, Coach, who else do we got? I'm like, easy. Like, we got to set these up. You don't just start grabbing people. Like, I got my grandma. Wait.
You know they'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody have a good night.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.